Good morning children. As your holidays are going to begin, so I am going to give you your economics project for class 10th. The topic of your project is consumer awareness. Okay. Now it has to be a handwritten project. You have to do this project in A4 size sheets. You can use plain sheets also, rule sheets also, or interleaf also. Okay. You cannot use red or green pen, whether it is sketch pen or gel pen or a ball pen. You are not allowed to use it. Okay children, now I am explaining you one by one all the pages that you have to make it in the project, so see the video very carefully. The first page will include the school name. Okay, you can write down in this way or you can write down in a straight manner. Then you will paste the logo of the school, you will write down the name, you will write down your class, you will write down your section, you will write down your roll number, and then you will write down the subject. Subject you will write as social science. Okay, you will write down social science because this project will be included under social science. Okay, roll numbers are not been allotted in your classes, so leave this place blank. Once your class teacher will allot it, you can write down. Understood? Okay, now let us move to the second page. In the second page you will write down the heading consumer rights project, and then down you will write down submitted to and submitted by. You will write down the complete spelling of submitted. I have written just a short form because the space was less, and you will write down submitted by year. Submitted to, the children who are taught by Aishwarya ma'am will write down Mrs. Aishwarya Sanjay. The spelling has been written very carefully. Okay, see the spelling, do not make any mistake. And the children those who are taught by Ruchi ma'am will write down Mrs. Ruchi Agarwal. Okay, now the third page. The third page will include Certificate of Excellence. Now what is Certificate of Excellence is, children? You will find it in the internet very easily. The Certificate of Excellence says that this is to certify that the child of this class has successfully completed the research of project of consumer awareness under the guidance of a teacher for the current year 2020-21. In case you have any doubt in Certificate of Excellence, I am sending you some snaps of the old files which will help you in solving your problem. Okay, now again Certificate of Excellence, after writing the heading you will write down, you will draw the certificate here, or you can paste a certificate here. Understood? Again this has to be done in the A4 size sheet. All the project, complete project has to be done in A4 size sheet, colorful, pastel, ruled, anywhere. Okay, now the fourth page is acknowledgement. See, acknowledgement is where you have to thank the teacher, the parents, the school management, and the people those who have helped you in the completion of your project. Okay, so that is acknowledgement. Acknowledgement language I will give you. You have to copy the same language and you have to write down here. Understood? The language will be written here. You will not paste acknowledgement. It has to be handwritten. Okay, now the fifth page is contents. Contents means basically we are talking about index. Okay, you will mention all the topics that we are covering in the index. I will send you the photo of the content also. Okay, this again has to be written in the pastel sheets. It has to be a colorful project, children. Okay, it has to be creative. If you can use waste materials from your home and you can make it more creative, that would be really great. Okay, moving on to the sixth page, the first page of your project. Now the real matter starts, that is you will write down the heading consumer awareness and you will write who is consumer. Okay, for writing who is consumer and what is the role of consumer in a marketplace, you have to read the chapter. This chapter is the last chapter of your book, economics book, that is consumer rights, and I have also attached a video. With this video along, you can see that video and you can write down. So who is a consumer, you will write down. Then the next question is what is the role of consumer in a marketplace. Then you come down to the next page, that is seventh page. You will write down about consumer movements in India. Everything is written in the book. You open the book, you see it, you will get the answers. Under the heading of consumer movement in India, you will write down the factors affecting the consumer movement in India, why there was a consumer movement started, what were the reasons, why people started becoming aware, and that gave a birth to consumer movement. Understood? Now the eighth page you will write down about Consumer International. That means you are going to talk about COPRA. COPRA is an organization which protects consumer from being cheated by the seller or from being misguided by the producer or the seller in the market. It is given in, the topic is given in your book. You can take help of your book and you can write it down. Okay, all the writing part, that is from page number 6th, 7th and 8th. From page number 6 you will start using the rule line. Can you see my diary? It's same as the rule line. The same rule line you can use it for better handwriting. Otherwise no, in A3, A4 size pastel sheets, you tend to write it in a slanting manner and that doesn't look good. Okay, now the 9th page you will write down about consumer rights. You will write down the heading consumer rights. You will explain what are consumer rights and you will explain all the rights mentioned in your NCERT book with an example. Example is also mentioned in your book, so need not to worry. You see the book, you read the book very carefully and then you mention it. Okay, now page 10 you will explain about consumer courts in India. That means what are the level of consumer courts mentioned in India, how many levels are there. Like normally we have Supreme Court, then we have district courts and high courts, and then we have district courts, okay, local courts also. So in the same way consumer courts are also different and their structure is also different. So you will write down everything related to it. Okay, now moving on to the 11th page. 11th page you will write down the heading right to consumer education and you will write down a short para giving an introduction that why there is a need for consumer education, why do you want a consumer to be aware, and why there was a right introduced for consumers. Okay, now in the 12th you will write down what is the duty of a diligent consumer. A responsible consumer has to perform some duties. What are those duties? I have attached a notes also after this video, so you see that notes and then it will be helpful for you. Okay, now after this the 13th page is sample survey. See how I have written the complete A4 page. You will not write anything, you will just write sample survey in the page. Then you will use another page of A4 sheet and then again you will write down in a slanting manner, you will write down questionnaire, and then the next page will have a photocopy of consumer awareness survey. Now where do you find this survey? From where will you get the photocopy? On page number 89 of your book, children. When you open page number 89 of your book, you will find this consumer awareness survey. See, I am showing you in the video. See, this is the consumer awareness survey that you have to type in the computer and you have to take a printout of it. Only one copy you have to take and attach as a sample. All the 17 questions you have to write down and then you have to attach a printout copy at this page. Okay, there will be no page attached, you will just attach your printout copy. I'll show you a project file sample also so that it becomes easy for you to understand. Okay, now when you come down to the next page, you will write down the interpretation of data. Now this consumer awareness survey includes lot of questions. So when you have seen the questions from the consumer awareness survey, you have to prepare a rough data taking a rough analysis of, imagine 20 people. You can take a rough idea of approximately thoughts of 20 people and you will analyze the questions. Now you will not analyze all the questions. You will analyze question number 1, question number 6, question number 7, question number 8, question number 9, question number 13 and question number 16 of your sample survey. The sample copy which you have pasted earlier, attached earlier, from there only question number 1, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 13 and 16. You have to interpret the data. Like for example, if I give you a question, imagine question number 1 is, do you keep the bill carefully? Okay, this is the question in your sample survey. Now for this, how will you interpret the data? You will write down roughly, you will estimate roughly, you will ask the people, you can ask your family members that do you keep the bill carefully. So I guess very less people keep the bill carefully. Like for example, if we see that out of 20 people, if 8 people are keeping the bill carefully and 12 people are not keeping the bill carefully. Okay, so 8 people, those who are keeping the bill carefully, that means they are very much aware of consumer education. They know the concept of consumer education. They know the importance of bill, that in case any mishappening happens or any defect is there in the product, they can claim. back to the producer. And those who do not keep the bill carefully, they are called as unaware consumers, those who are not attentive towards their responsibility. Understood? So you have to give an explanation on the basis of the response, and once you have given explanation, you have to make a bar graph or a pie chart on the PC. That means using Microsoft PowerPoint or using Microsoft Excel. Excel is the best one to use. You can make bar graph, pie chart, as you have learnt in computer education. Computers, you all know how to make pie chart and bar graph, and you have to paste it here. Like for example, imagine if you have drawn a bar graph. So here the question will come, do you keep the bill carefully? Okay, question will be flashing here. Okay, there will be a graph. This will show 8 and this will show 12. See, normally the MS Excel does not show you the numbers, it show you the color. So maybe it might be yellow color, it might be red color. By this way, you will take out the printout of the graphs and you will paste it on the other side. Where imagine question has been written here, you have given explanation here. So you will paste the graph on this side of your sheet. Understood? I will show you the sample project. Okay, after that, finishing all the questions, you will write down bibliography. Now what is bibliography? Bibliography is basically you will write down the sources from where you have taken the information. Okay, once you will write down all the sources, that will be helpful for the teacher to re-verify your project on the basis of the source that you have written or the subject that you have written. Understood? Now I am showing you a sample file. Okay, so watch the video carefully. See, this is the sample file that I am showing you. See, again the child has written the logo, the session. Your session will be 2020-21. Okay, the school logo is there, name, class, roll number they have not written. Okay, now the heading they have given is consumer awareness. They have written economics project. Okay, they have written submitted to the teacher's name and submitted by the child's name. Okay. Now you see certificate of excellence, the child has written it. You have to be very creative while you are making the project, children, because your creativeness will fetch you more marks. Okay, the child has written, see, you can see the language, you can read it and you can take help. Okay, now the next page, as I told you, was acknowledgement. The child has written thank you and she has expressed her acknowledgement for the subject teacher, for the principal, for her parents, for providing all the facilities for completion of the project. Now this is the content part. Content means index part. She has mentioned all the topics that are being covered under this project. Okay. Now you see this next file. See how she has ticked the picture. You can use this also. Consumer awareness. Who is consumer? Consumer in the marketplace. They have mentioned it. Then consumer movement in India. All the factors are being mentioned. See. Okay. Now you can see the picture again. Now she has written about Consumer International. She has written about Copra. Okay. Now I am turning the page. Now the next is consumer rights. According to the sequence, she has explained all the rights. In fact, she has taken picture to support and to give explanation in a better way. Okay. See, she has explained. She has given example 1, example 2, 3. She has given many examples to make her project look much better and very attractive. See. Right to seek readdressal. Then she has written consumer courts in India. She has written details about all the consumer courts that are present in India. See, Jago Grahak Jago. She has used the tagline very nicely. Okay. Then she has written a short note about right to consumer education. She has used different logos which are very necessary for us to understand that why we need to check these logos, because these logos help us in understanding the authentication. See, she has also mentioned the duties of a consumer. Okay, you can write down from here also. Duties of consumer. Okay, she has made the logos. Then she has ticked the sample survey. She has written sample survey. Okay, then she has written questionnaire. I told you like this, only the blank page you will write down just the questionnaire. Then see, she has taken the consumer awareness survey in such a way. Exactly in the same way you will take the printout. See the format very carefully. Okay, I will pause for a while so that you can see it, how you have to do it. You will mention the name, age, gender, address. You will write down all the questions. Always, sometimes, never. That's it. No need to make boxes because it will create a problem for you to make. So this is better way. Okay, see, she has written all the 17 questions. Okay. Now she has explained the interpretation of data. Again, she has used it in a creative manner. Then, do you keep the bill carefully? As I told you, she has given an explanation. She has given a chart supporting it. Again, the next question is, do you like ISI mark expiry date? Again, a chart graph. If expiry date mentioned, again this question is there. Again, a graph supporting it. Weigh the new gas cylinder. Again, a graph is supporting it. Again, see the next question, a graph is supporting it. Any graph you can use. Okay, it's better you use variety of graphs because that shows your creativity. Okay, the child has also done it in the same way. She is not repeating the graph, she is using bar graph, pie chart, line graph and all. And the last is bibliography. Bibliography means from where she has taken the knowledge. She has used economics NCERT book, she has used Microsoft Office, that is Excel. She has also used Google, she has also searched for the site of Consumer Protection Council. I hope now you have understood. Okay, see the video very carefully, see the files very carefully. I'll show you the cover also. See how she has made it attractive. The project has to be very, very attractive, children. Okay.